Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Right now, what just happened today is alleged Yahoo boys cause traffic on the road. And there's a video that shows that some young men alleged to be Yahoo boys were throwing money in the air in Benin City. And the men stopped their cars in the middle of the dusty road to throw money. However, you can see that locals gathered to pick as many as they could, causing more traffic. I'm going to drop the video behind so you can watch and see what these men are doing with money on the street. However, some refuse to pick the money and they can be heard warning others that the men are Yahoo boys and that they are doing that to carry people's destiny. This is what some other people around there is now calling out of people that are going there to pick such money. Guys, what do you think looking at this, watching this video? I'm leaving it behind for you to actually see, but let's analyze this a little. You can imagine that. Let's ask ourselves some questions now. You're working, you're sweating, you go out there, wake up very early in the morning, say like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. you are up and you're off to work. You're having your business, for instance, you're hustling to get customers, you're hustling to ship out goods, you're hustling to ensure that you get money to pay your workers. You're hustling to fend for your family, to pay your kids' school fee, to pay your rent, to ensure that everything goes on well. And then the next day in the morning or on a weekend, you now decide to go on the street and now spray money. Guys, let me ask you a question. After all those you're suffering, sleepless nights, you wake up early, you come back late, you sleep for a few hours and wake up the next day. Do you think you can come out to do this kind of a thing knowing how you've suffered or how you're suffering for the money? Giving alms is completely different from what is happening here. You don't expect a man who has toiled day and night to make his money out of his sweat will now come out in public and display the money like this. Money got out of your sweat. Can you see yourself doing this kind of a thing? It is just so obvious that money that is gotten from either a fast way or you didn't work for it at all. Probably you just went through certain tax, you were asked to carry out a tax. If these guys are real Yahoo boys, you should know that these Yahoo guys, they don't stress themselves at all. Just sit in the front of the computer and carry out whatever they want to do, and then money keeps flowing for them. It's different from a man who will sit down, wake up early in the morning, come back late at night, hustling a very honest job to make ends meet for himself. I don't think that kind of a man will come out in the public, in the open, and do this. So what is really happening here? You can hear some people in the background are even telling them not to pick up that money because you can never tell what some of these people are up to. Nobody who sits down goes through sweat, goes through a whole lot, try to make your ends meet the cash you get, you now come out there and fling it on the streets. You would learn a lot of things from something like this. Money that is gotten from an easy way, you don't value it. That's just the whole truth. When you don't sweat for anything, you don't value that thing. But something that you know you sweat for, you struggle for, you would value that thing as much as you can. You will guard it with the whole of your heart. I am looking at this video right now. It's passing a different message entirely. Really, what are these guys up to? Sometimes some of this money, they are being spread out in the public to lure people in. And like somebody was saying that they could drag some people's destiny. You can never tell the reason behind all of this. Most times you find out that the devil doesn't give you anything for free. He's giving you with his right hand and he's taking his left hand, stretching it out to get it back. And he gets it back in a very horrible way. So I think issues like this, when you see money like this, I don't advise people to really go there to start scouting for money. I know, yes, the times are hard, economic is difficult, people are tempted, but when you come to think and analyze a whole lot of things, put one and two together, and you imagine different kind of consequences, you will decide to stay back and leave that money to go. Rather, you go and hustle and ensure that you make your own money. Go out there, sweat it out, have your hands clean, honest living. It's the best. This kind of a money, most times, friends, it doesn't last at all. No guy, hardworking man will come out and be doing something like this, except from few business rich men. Some of them, they do that. They work their own business, they've made billions, and some of them feel they have some extra to just share out in the community. Some people do this, especially some people when they travel down to the village. You barely see them do that. Men that are very rich or that want to do something like this, they don't come in the streets, just in the city to do it. They go to villages where they know that these people need it. Some will decide to just go give them from their doorsteps and start sharing out money to different people. You would even barely see some reasonable, honest businessmen spray money in the air. No. What I have known with some rich businessmen, they go to their villages, they see widows, they go around, maybe they may even go from doorstep to doorstep and give out money to some people that they know that need it. And going out like this, spraying money, it's like you're devaluing the currency on the other hand, because some of this money, you will not even end up picking it or getting it. Some of them may fall into the gutters and nobody would even see them. Some of them will fall into different pits and all. Meanwhile, some people are crying out there for money and some people are displaying. And how are you sure these are even real currencies? Come to think of it, are you sure they are not just printed? Because some people could print out money and you can't even differentiate except you look closely and you check that certain things you're supposed to see. Until you do that, before you would know or differentiate a real money from the fake one. But in a situation like this, you'll find out that who has the time to go and verify? They just pick up the money. Some people pick it up immediately and make use of it. Some people will say they don't keep this kind of a money when they get it because they can never tell what is behind it. So they go out there and spend it immediately. But notwithstanding, this should not be encouraged. I don't think this is a good way to help people. At the end of the day, the people that even need help would not get it because they may not be willing to come out there to struggle and scout out for money. If what you're doing, is it a show off or you're trying to help? Is this a way to help people? If you really want to help, if you ask them now, they may say they are trying to help. But is this the best way to help? Because you're reaching out to nobody in a situation like this. You're just spraying the money in the air. It's like survival of the fittest. Whoever this money gets into his hands, fine. And if it doesn't get into your hands, fine. That shouldn't be the way of rendering help. If you want to render help, there are ways of going about it and you would reach out to people. These people here, they're not reaching out to anybody. It's just like they're just out there to make a show of this whole thing. It's just like a show that is happening out there. Guys, what do you all think with regards to something like this? Is this a good way to help people? Is this the best way to express that you have got the money? Who knows if it's even real or it's not real money? Nobody knows except those that can actually take their time to verify, to compare it. And sometimes, even if it's real money, how was this money gotten? Was it gotten through ill-mannered ways? Was it gotten as a result of either sacrificing things or people? Some people go through any length to get money or to make money. And so when they come out there, it's nothing to them because they didn't sweat. They're just sleeping in their house and the money is pumping as a result of the things they have done, probably at night time and all. This kind of money, it's not real. At the end of the day, you pay dearly. Most times, some of them pay with their lives. Forget all of these things that you see flashing out like this. They end up paying with their lives or their family's life. One person is being sacrificed and all. They go through a lot with regards to coming out here today. You see, they'll flash it out and you're like, oh wow, this guy is rich. But ask yourself questions when you see like this. What is the source of this person's money? Will a hardworking businessman have the time to even come and do this? This is Monday morning. A man who is supposed to be in his workplace or in his business place would come out and be doing this kind of a thing. Would someone who has made a real sweat come out to do something like this? Let's just ask ourselves those questions before one is in a hurry to jump in to grab the money and be so excited and like call them names. Oh, these are good guys, they are sharing money, they are helping people. Is this the right way to help people? Who are they reaching out to right now? That's the question you'll be asking, because there's a random show of money in the air. When you sweat for something, you would value it. When you don't sweat for something, you don't value it, because you know how it comes and how it goes. However, guys, whatever you think about this, please put that down at the comment section. And on the other hand, for those that are involved into acts like this, illicit way of making money, please desist from it. You can see a whole lot of people are being caught up right now. You can see, following previous news, a whole lot of Yahoo boys are being arrested. Some people are being caught in their act of rituals trying to make money, and in the end you lose the money you've thought you've made. You don't even end up having the money, because it will be taken away from you, because your means of getting this money wasn't the right means. Please, people should learn to use their hands to do a honest living. Have a honest living for yourself. Make your own money. Sweat for it. You would value it, and you'll be more honored, and you will feel more relaxed and have more peace. You find that most of these guys that go into illicit way of making money, they don't have peace at all. Look at the other day, cops came to catch up some guys that were said to be Yahoo boys. Some had to start jumping out. Some, in the process of jumping, killed themselves, because one, they are not at peace, they are not at rest. They are either looking back and front to know who is coming or who is after them. So why live your life like this? Why don't you go on, live your free life, sweat for your money, do a honest living, have your hands clean, and you'll see how God will expand you and make things better for you. You know, we all need to pray and ask God to help us succeed in whatever we are doing. And that's when you succeed. You don't need all these extra added things to make yourself rich that would end up either destroying your life or involve you into doing some illicit things that will not even end up well for you. Please, people should be honest with their source of livelihood. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. Thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Once again, thank you. God bless you all.
Money, oh, everywhere don't cast for Benin. Yes, so more than the pig. That's so, life and direct. I want to go, besides. Life and direct, oh, Yahoo boys, they throw money, oh. Don't carry your head this time.
Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So, for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there. You can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matt Pa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below So you have access to MathPass to Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.